Hi! We don't look great today, but we're making a tech review video, which I don't do that on this channel at all. I don't talk about tech stuff. So we may be rebranding. Today I'm going to be doing a Google Pixel review, specifically the Google Pixel 3 XL, which is the phone that I have. I'm going to be saying the positives, the negatives, and I'm also going to be talking about why I gave up the iPhone life. I have positives and negatives for each. I will be discussing everything. I'm not going to be doing this one-sided. I was an iPhone user for 6-7 years, Apple user for 9 years, so I know what I'm talking about when it comes to iPhones. Google is a new thing to me, but so far I will be talking about the specs of this phone, comparing it to the iPhone 10. Alright, hey. So first I'm going to review the Pixel, like what comes in the box, and then I'll compare the two phones, go with the goods and the bads, and we'll be done. So this is what the box looks like. Standard, looks like an iPhone box. Comes with some cute stickers, which I already put on my computer. It comes with headphones, lightning cord, your lightning box thing, a little SIM card opener so you could take a SIM card from your old phone, put it into your new phone, an adapter for an aux cord that's in my car at the moment, and then it comes with a little adapter for USB cords. So you stick that in the phone, you put a USB in here, and you could plug it into your old phone. I'll talk about this with the pros of this phone because this is a great invention. For the comparison, I'm getting it from gadgetsnow.com. So Apple iPhone X and the Google Pixel 3 XL. Their performance is a different core. The display is, iPhone is 5.8 inches and the Google Pixel 3 XL is 6.3 inches. It's like as big as my face. It's beautiful. My mom mistaked it for my dad's iPad. The camera, Google Pixel 3 XL is a 12.2 megapixel camera on the back and the front. The iPhone is a 12 megapixel plus a 12 megapixel. There's two lenses on the back. There's one on the Pixel. Battery is what really drew me to this phone. Google Pixel 3 is 3430 mAh, don't know what that means, sorry. And iPhone is 2716. There's a fingerprint sensor on the back of the Google Pixel, and on the iPhone X there is a face scanner for your multimedia use. Loudspeakers on both. The speaker is just insane. One on the top, one on the bottom. This is totally water resistant, whereas the iPhone 10 is water resistant for up to 30 minutes. I don't know, this just wins in so much. Like, we're done with that. And now I'm gonna go over the pluses of both and then the minuses of both, which there's so many more pluses. There's so many more pluses and less minuses on the Google, so. Okay, so we'll go over the Google and the pros of this phone. The battery life and the rapid charging is beautiful. It's amazing, it's spectacular, it's everything I've ever wanted in a phone. In any device, honestly. On the Pixel there is automatic software updates and app updates, which they're just built into the phone. That's how their processor works. On iPhones, you know, you have to tell it to update, and those updates slow it down. The camera is better than the iPhone X. That's it. It's just better. It corrects your phone in the Google software itself, so you don't have to go there and color correct or pick out the best. You could pick out the best photo, but it pretty much gives you the best photo. The photo storage is so great. It's your Google Photos. I had a Google Photos account before I had this phone. I had it on my iPhone. I don't know, all around the storage is just a lot better on this phone, even though it's 64 gigabytes. I was dealing with 32 gigabytes when I had my old iPhone. The finger scanner's on the back. It's not a face scanner or a home button. It's just quick. It's so quick. When I was talking about the adapter that plugged into your phone, you plug in the USB and you plug it into your old phone, it takes all your old information, puts it on your new phone, which I've never seen that in any other phones or devices, so I was like, that's great. Like, I don't have to save all my contacts, save all my photos, it just takes the information right to my new phone. Okay, it's probably gonna light up when I say this, but the Google Assistant, didn't do it, is fast. It's very helpful. It's a lot more helpful than Siri was on the iPhone. It does a lot more. It has so many more features. The always on display is really cool. So like, okay, say my phone, so it's on, my phone is on. I hit the lock button and this display comes on with the time, the date, the battery percentage, the temperature, and then it tells you what notifications you have. That was my Gmail thing. I have an email right now. Digital well-being, it kind of turns your phone off as you are nearing the nighttime, so you're not looking at it. Alright, let's say the pluses of iPhones now. The emojis, I really like the emojis on the iPhone. They looked nice. And also everyone had them, so they looked the same. This was from my friend. It's easy to learn moving from iPhone to iPhone, so you don't have to like, I don't know, they all look the same. They're just easy to use. I don't know, that's literally all I had. Group chats, I do miss group chats a lot, because I like my friends. I like seeing my friends, but it's okay. You know who my true friends are when they text me separately. Now let's go through the negatives. I'll go through the Google negatives first because there's less. No group chats. I don't know, it's just because I don't have other friends that don't, you know, have iPhones, except like 2. There's no airdrop feature, which I miss because I would send all my airdrop pictures, you know, straight to my friends that wanted them really quickly. I'm not a fan of the alarm layout and how I do it. I'm just so used to swiping in an iPhone. This is like you swipe to the right or the left or up or down. I don't know. This phone has glass on the back of it. This whole part is glass. It used to be plastic. So that's what I was looking forward to. So I wouldn't, you know, if I dropped my phone, it wouldn't break. But this is very easy to shatter and it scratches very fast. I wish they just stuck with the plastic that's up here, brought it down here. My last thing that I really just like kind of miss is how fast screenshots were on an iPhone. Now the negatives of an iPhone, the battery life just sucked. On every phone I had. Every phone I had just sucked. The iPhones start to suck when a new one comes out. The battery life decreases, the fastness of it decreases, and that ultimately makes you have to buy a new phone so you're not slow. Which I don't like. I hate that. Another thing I hated for like the storage was iCloud. I thought iCloud is such a mess. It fills up too fast. It fills up with things that I don't care about. It's just too hard to manage for me. iCloud is not user-friendly at all. They're too trendy. iPhones are way too trendy. It's like if you don't have one, you're shamed, which I hate. It's like iPhones are like the gold standard, and they're not. There's a lot of software problems. You always have to fix the little bugs and stuff. So that's pretty much it. That's all I got. One last thing I wanted to talk about, which there's been a lot of memes, I have to say this. There's been so many memes and just like hateful things towards Androids saying that their quality when it comes to videos, pictures, is pixelated. Now, you may think it's pixelated because the Android itself is bad. Wrong. You would be totally wrong. The camera on Androids is much faster and the resolution is a lot higher. iPhones cannot, their phone doesn't know how to like adapt to it, so they make the quality less. It's too big of a resolution for the iPhones to handle, so they make it look worse. So it makes it look like Androids have the worst camera, but no, iPhones do. Drove me crazy when I found that out and everyone was still making fun of it. So I have to get that out there. So that's like my ultimate review for the Google Pixel 3 XL and I think it's been like less than a month with it and I've already fallen in love with it more than I have with an iPhone. So I think we are going to be a Pixel person for a while. I hope this gave you some insight into like a different phone a different operating system, a different everything. Maybe, you know, gives you the little push to buy a different phone than an iPhone, because they're not all that great. Bye guys!
Pour a petrol can around this caravan and watch the flames take all you want. There's a girl who understands like the back of her two hands.